Hi, this is Shankar, and over the next 10 minutes, I'll take you through Kaafila project to give you a good overview of what we are trying to do and our roadmap for project development. Kaafila is aiming to develop a portfolio of software and blockchain apps that are helpful to millions of users worldwide by giving opportunities to learn for free and earn from anywhere. So the combination that we want to achieve is free learning, free education, irrespective of academic and economic backgrounds, and the ability to earn from anywhere with remote working or freelance models, whatever, so that people worldwide can participate in learning and income generation through Kafila project. Kafila aims to be a blockchain ecosystem that is driven by constant innovation. Because of the nature of this entire industry, the constant innovation is a very critical requirement to stay aligned with the developments, and we foresee the requirement to remain innovative over the next 20 years, and that's very critical for our growth. Overall, Kafila aims to be a world leading blockchain project with the largest user base of over 100 million users. And so we are very clear in our goals right from the start that we want to be a world leading project and we want to have the largest user base. Kafila is currently among the highest ranked projects in the Algorand ecosystem, and we are among the top 3 out of 100 plus projects. It means that we are on the right path and we are doing something correctly, and we want to build further on that. So, what is Kafila? Kafila is a blockchain project built on Algorand and IPFS blockchain technology, and it's decentralized. And the goal is to develop projects related to media and education and everything else that helps us to create a portfolio of software and blockchain apps that are profitable and helpful to millions of users worldwide. The need to be having profitable portfolio is so that we can be self-sustaining over a long period of time without having to depend on token sales or investors coming in with capital. Of course, at the early stages, we will need certain amount of capital to get the whole project going, but we are managing that through the KFL tokens, and we are fortunate to have all our team members working just for KFL tokens. Free education is a very important goal, and Kafila aims to deliver truly free courses with free tests, free certificates, and paid internships to top performing users. Here's the snapshot of Kafila apps portfolio. We have a portfolio of apps that we want to develop to realize our goal of having a blockchain ecosystem that can help people to learn for free and earn from anywhere. So we have already gone live with a decentralized video sharing app in December 2021. NFT marketplace is under development. A courses system which will deliver courses, tests, and certifications. And the courses system will also give tokens to the students on completion of the courses. That's under development. Metaverse for virtual learning is under design, and that's a complex project. So it'll have a sustained and a longer duration of development time frame once the design is over. But it's also a high ROI project, as we will see in the subsequent slides. And there's a universal payment system which will help us to get millions of users on board for Kafila project. And there are 3 other projects which are currently in the research phase, where we are trying to see how best to take them forward in the best possible way, which includes a new programming language called Chip, which will make programming very easy and accessible to everyone. All the apps that we are developing now or we will develop in the future have a common theme of knowledge sharing and monetizing of knowledge. in the blockchain economy, which has at least 100x growth ahead. Here's an important slide to give you a big picture of what has been happening and what we see as happening. This is an important slide if you want to remember. Digital assets are displacing physical assets, and they've been doing that since the 1990s when the internet started. And initially, our web portals and the search engines like Yahoo, MSN, Google, Wikipedia, they have removed information asymmetry and displaced print media. Then we have got the e-commerce players like Amazon, eBay, and then associated PayPal, who displaced physical retailers with online retailers. And they also displaced to an extent banks with their ability to directly transact globally. And then we got the gig economy started with sites like Fiverr, Elance, and several others for remote working and through mobile apps and cloud computing, making it possible for people worldwide to participate in projects and earn an income. And in the last 1 decade, we have really seen the arrival of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin as a leader. Bitcoin has displaced gold, and it has created a new generation or the next generation of angel and VCs. And we are seeing this trend continue. And the next trend is of a very significant expansion in the metaverse space, which will have multiple layers or components in it. Kaafila vision is to provide free education and the metaverse, which will have virtual learning, virtual working, remote offices, all kinds of structures to assist trade and commerce. So we expect that Kaafila can displace expensive education of today as well as commercial real estate of today. So, in summary, the rise of digital assets, domains, cryptos, NFTs, etc., and knowledge sharing through Wikipedia, YouTube, Twitter, it's a mega trend that has been in progress, and we see that continuing for the next 20 years. And Kafila will participate in this to the full extent using our portfolio of blockchain apps and a worldwide user base. As I said earlier, we are still in the early phases of blockchain economy with a 100x growth ahead, and Kafila will keep innovating to stay aligned with the user needs and the market trends to grow the project income and market cap. We have traction currently and it's continuing to build. We have 22K users with a visibility of 1 million users, 65 team members, which can grow to 100 team members by year end, and we have about 58K followers on social media. Here's a snapshot of our team members, our dear team members who are behind all the work we do, and we have 65 team members currently worldwide, and many more are joining over the coming quarters. And the entire team is driven by the vision to create a blockchain project that is innovative and also helping users worldwide. You will come across this tag Kaafila Army on our Twitter, and Kaafila Army, it represents team members and users working actively together to grow Kaafila project. And Kaafila Army is the real strength of Kaafila project to achieve our goals. We have several high ROI projects, and that is the reason why we feel confident that we can take off our portfolio of blockchain apps and create income through them. Our previous NFT projects gave 5x gain in 3 years, so it's worth scaling that up. Kaafila Metaverse can give 10x gain in 5 years, which includes 1 year for development and 1 year for growing to 100K users. So the real monetization of the metaverse will start from 100K users, which is a minimum requirement, and we'll get there in a year once we start the system. Overall, we believe every 250K investment in Kaafila can produce 250K income in 2 to 3 years, which is high ROI, and we can deploy up to 2 million USDT currently. This pie chart reflects our investment focus areas, which are completely aligned with the ROIs that we are seeing in the portfolio of apps that you're working with. And as as I mentioned, our focus is to have income generating apps which can enable Kaafila to be a self-sustaining project. Therefore, 80% of investments would go into the income generating apps like the NFT marketplace, the video sharing app, the metaverse, universal payment system, and 20% will be dedicated for the courses system, which brings millions of users into the project as users, and 5% for research and innovation, which is very critical to stay aligned with the industry trends. Here's a quick snapshot of our NFT marketplace. It will be launched with the name Nifty Mart, and we have done multiple small scale projects over the last 2 years with very positive results. So we wanted to create an NFT marketplace to provide a low cost platform for all creative people and digital artists. There's a lot of innovation ahead in the NFT space, and we want to participate and lead that to the extent possible. We have seen that theme based NFTs do very well. So a theme like, let's say, marine ecosystem or birds, or any other sports, a specific sport, or any particular hobby, or sometimes it's just a specific part of an industry, or a niche. So theme based NFTs are our focus, and we have seen that 25 to 50% NFTs got sold in 2 years, and each NFT project breaks even after 20% NFTs are sold within a year usually. And each NFT project breaks even and releases the capital for the next NFT project. So the capital that comes from one project starts creating the next project, and we can expect about 5x gain in 3 years from these projects. Our NFT marketplace will use Algorand blockchain, which is very efficient and low cost, and Algo as the operating currency. The listings will be free to maximize participation from users worldwide, and we will take 10% success fee from the sale of each NFT, and that will be our income from this system. We believe that this NFT marketplace can produce 5 to 15 million annual sales over the next 3 years. Here are some examples of our NFT series based on themes. This is our Kaafila Avian World series, which has a series of birds for education purpose, and they're available at one algo each. And this is part of Kaafila Faith series, which is continuously in production, and we have got very good feedback for them. And now we talk about Kaafila Metaverse, which is a high growth opportunity, not just for us, but for the entire blockchain industry. So, Kaafila Metaverse, the one that we want to develop in its final version, will enable virtual learning, remote working in a real life virtual environment with schools, colleges, labs, universities, virtual offices, industry expos, like the one we have, like Dubai Expo or whatever, exhibitions, virtual travels, etc. And the metaverse income will be from ads in classrooms, paid courses, sales or rental income from virtual offices, for which we expect very good demand from freelancers and remote workers, and sales and bookings from the industry expos, which will be held every month or every quarter. The universal payment system that we are developing, it will have the name Pay Tokens, and the target audience for these are the freelancers, remote workers, and small trading companies, all of them which are based in one country with customers in another country, so that they have a need for getting that income transferred to their country where they're located. And the current systems for that are very inefficient, and the minimum transaction fee that you have to pay is anywhere from 5 to 20% even today. The moment you touch the formal payment system of banks, etc., the fees are really high. So crypto is a very efficient payment mechanism when you consider remote workers, freelancers, and small trading companies. For this system, Dogecoin will be the operating currency because it is the most established currency along with Bitcoin, and with low transaction fees, and it can be converted almost easily in almost all current countries with 200 plus crypto exchanges worldwide. And in those countries where exchanges are not there, we can even have agents who will do the work of exchanges for us. This system will have two parts. One will be a payment system, and the second will be a project system, and they will work together. And we believe that the critical mass here is about 100,000 users. And from then, the network effect will really help this to grow exponentially. And it can achieve about 1 to 10 million users. Kaafila is a blockchain project, and the only way to participate is via KFL tokens. And KFL token is modeled on Bitcoin with finite supply, a 4-year halving schedule to release tokens over 20 plus years to ensure ongoing but controlled supply of tokens to reward future efforts. KFL token started on 11th June 2021 with a 20 plus years schedule for release on a 4-year halving schedule basis, exactly like Bitcoin. Max supply of 100 billion tokens, which is finite and predefined to be released over 20 plus years. Current released supply is 50 billion, of which 5 billion is currently available for investors and partners. And KFL tokens are released by the efforts of users and team members, and it is by their effort that the tokens get released, and then finally they can come onto exchanges for sale. KFL token price currently is 0.0005 USDT. This is the price at which team members and private investors are getting KFL tokens. Market cap growth projections: finite token supply over 20 plus years will keep token supply tight. And Kaafila project income from our portfolio of apps will be used to buy KFL tokens from the exchanges to provide buying support for the tokens. So, a reducing token supply plus increasing project income can create significant 100x gain or more. We believe 1 billion market cap will come in with about 3 to 5 million users, but we will keep working towards our goal of 100 million users. Like I've said, Kaafila is set up for 20 plus years to participate fully in the blockchain economy. And in the words of John Pierpont Morgan, the founder of JP Morgan, the first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you're not going to stay where you are. You go as far as you can see. When you get there, you will be able to see farther. So we have got a set of projects to do, apps to develop. We do that with diligence, and then we will take it forward. Here are some links, and we urge you to see the Twitter link and follow us on Twitter. Check out our FAQ page, which has a lot of questions and answers, and send us an email if you have any questions. Thank you very much.